Alright, so today I'm going to teach you how to put a switch on Zeri ult. And this is a crazy thing to do because your ops will be left filled with bullets. So first, you're just going to start out normal, farming up. I am Zeri mid lane right now, and that's not ideal, but it also is not the end of the world. Because with this hidden tech, you actually can switch up any of your ops, even if it's a OP assassin like LeBlanc. Okay, well, if I miss everything, it's not going to work too well. But she's totally not ready for the consistent damage I have. There we go. But mainly in the early game, you actually don't even care about fighting or getting kills because you're going to switch up everybody as soon as you get ult. All you really care about is just staying safe and getting your farm. Now if you can kill them, it is good, and obviously it's better to get kills, but you don't actually need them. Especially LeBlanc is kind of hard to hit, so... See if we can maybe bait her into dashing into her own death. We couldn't. Oh no, we did! Now trading kills is fine. You're going to be better than everyone else late game. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go Yuntal Wild Arrows for the burst. Basically is the most burst damage you can get on one item with Zeri. It's pretty helpful. These are the runes. So we're taking Lethal Tempo because the character is basically unplayable without it. Absorb Lives for sustain. We're taking Bloodline for the extra healing, since after a certain point attack speed actually doesn't give you attack speed anymore, it just gives you AD. Then we're taking Coup de Grace to secure kills, because when you switch somebody down, you gotta make sure they're dead. For secondary, you can take pretty much anything you want. Ultimate Hunter is pretty good, it lets you switch up people more often. But I really like the footwear, just so I can chase better, because I don't really like when people get away from me, and move speed is like your whole character. This LeBlanc foolishly thought that she could hit us. I really hope I just didn't let the real LeBlanc live. I totally did. Actually, maybe I didn't. Yeah, no, I totally let the real one live. Thought it was the clone. But that's fine. Tactics like that are only for people that are too scared to switch down their ops. Okay, I'm not really sure how that hit her, but I guess I take a tower shot. Again, doesn't matter. Soon enough we're going to be switching everybody down, and it's going to be left, right, good night for everybody. The main thing we're trying to do right now is just farm for our BF sword. Once we have BF sword, that's pretty much the hardest part of the game, is getting to BF sword. Now most people think Zeri mid is kind of bad and unplayable, and against some champs it kind of is. Like if you're against a long range mage, you're gonna have a bad time. But against an assassin, even like a really broken one like LeBlanc, who is also ranged, you'll be fine. She's really scared of us. So we essentially have infinite prio here since LeBlanc is too scared to actually kill us. So if our jungler ever fights in the river, we can immediately rotate. Our E is pretty much a free get-in on any fight. Look at my mana cost right now. I don't have enough for my dash and my ult. Otherwise, I would be trying to dash on LeBlanc and ult her to death. The burst is pretty strong. But we have enough for our BF sword, so we don't really need to do anything. Just chill out and farm. She's the one racing to kill us early. We're not really racing to kill anyone. We'll get our kills in time, pretty much always.
Shut down.
And yeah, just like that, get a free base. She loses this wave. Looks like Rek'Sai walked off Dragon for some reason. I wasn't paying attention. I guess someone showed. So that's kind of on us. We probably should have went there and protected our Rek'Sai. But it's fine. We do have Zeri ult, and we are going to put the switch on it, so what are they really going to do to us? Got a decent CS lead here as well. Kayle is looking like she might become a problem, but nothing really matters to us. So we do blow ult. I did kind of flash forward aggressively here. Wasn't exactly necessary, but you really don't want to waste your ult. We are low, but we're also a pretty safe champ. And with that health lead, LeBlanc is going to be disincentivized into going into us. Since if she does dash, I can Q and it will hit her first, and I think that threat alone could just scare this LeBlanc player. She seems to be pretty passive, so I doubt she'll go for it until her ult's back. Almost. We were just barely out of range for our passive. Our passive would have actually saved our life there. But it's fine. Our Rek'Sai's getting grubs right now, which is going to help our scaling, of course. Which is really what we're here for.
Not broken yet. Better keep it that way.
So LeBlanc does hurt a little bit, so we do kind of have to respect her. I know early on she was practically useless, but it's fine. We do blow our ult there on nothing. Not advised, but not the end of the world. Actually, we can wait here and see what LeBlanc does. If she leaves, we do get to get this wave, so we can pretend like we based. And yeah, looks like we get our wave. Yeah. And that actually gives us enough for our Yuntal, which is pretty good. Looks like Kayle got shut down, that's fine. Looks like LeBlanc was trying to bait us into going for wave there. Good thing we based. She was basically hiding in that bush, waiting for us to welcome her at the wave thing. She's gonna get an easy kill, but of course that's not what we're here to do today. This is the Zeri with a switch video, and not the LeBlanc running over my whole team video. So I better play like it. So I actually see that bot lane, the ops are quite pushed up. So I am going to just try and push out my lane and go down there. And it looks like Rek'Sai has the same idea. So we're going to go down there and see if we can spin their block. So it looks like we actually were not needed. Yet. And of course, because we're Zeri, if we're ever caught out, we just E over a wall and we're instantly safe. The ops are playing right now, they're trifling. Can't allow that. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait and then spin their block. So Caitlyn is just going to let us hit her for free here, I guess. Okay, we're going to have to flash, but it's fine. We got our kill on Thresh and we lived. Not everything really has to go perfectly. So here we are going to go the Boots of Swiftness because when you're switching somebody down, that's right, you don't want them to be able to get away, much like most of the things we're taking. And honestly, the slightly magical Swiftness boots are pretty annoying to deal with. You get 65 move speed from that, and nobody really wants to deal with that. Especially with your ult giving you move speed as well.
Giving up's too easy. What's up? Electrocute.
I see LeBlanc is bot, so I am going to try and get some hits on the tower here. Fortunately, Diana's here to stop us, but that's fine. Wasn't paying attention to it, but I do believe we did actually get a plating there. Now I see LeBlanc coming from the bot side, so I'm going to position by this wall here and just keep shooting her tower. Vandalism is a good way to piss off the enemy mid. And just like that, we're gone.
An enemy has been slain.
Fortunately, she has a complete item as LeBlanc, so we do kind of have to give her the wave here. Just let her do whatever she wants.
Enemy killing spree.
This won't be perfect, but life never is.
It does seem like LeBlanc left, so we're going to push as hard as we can here and try and hurt her tower. And trade her roam for maybe a tower, or... yeah, we'll actually probably get the tower. It's unfortunate it's not first tower, but what can we do?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
So I'm going to see if I can kind of set up on Kale here. From this angle, she should pretty much not be expecting it. And we're going to ult and proceed to switch her down. And that's why you go Swiftness Boots, because once you have to switch on the Zeri ult, that's it. Okay, well... unfortunate. We did get instantly killed by LeBlanc, and we didn't have our E up to escape. But we did get top tower, and we switched down the Kale, which is pretty good. It's always good to switch down an op, even if you die. It's actually worth losing anything in the game to switch down an op, including your nexus. Just always remember that. It's pretty much the most important thing to do in the game. So next, we're going to get the hollow points here. Hollow points are pretty good. Basically lets you just kill anybody you hit. I guess we just go mid. Our Ashe is still bot. Fortunately, we can't really do anything mid here, unless Rek'Sai wants to go in. And you know what? Our team is actually pulling up. And, you know, just switch them down, you know, business as usual. We're extremely fast with Ghost and Swiftness. And just like that, ops are switched down yet again. Now, I see an opportunity to spin Diana's block here, and she's pretty fed, so we should probably take care of that. I'm going to actually go for the wall ride here. And we're going to have to use the switch on her. Alright, well. Fortunately, I missed like half my shots in the minions there, but we did kill Diana, which was the main thing. We actually also evade the LeBlanc, which is pretty good. And now we're just gonna run for our lives because we don't want to die.
Mistakes made or lessons learned.
Alright, it looked like actually the enemy support and my allied support both hooked each other at the same time here, which is kind of confusing. Honestly, I'm surprised it didn't create a black hole. Now they were not expecting us to just pull up on their block, so they are actually just going to die. And it works out. We do give our life, but LeBlanc dies, and Rek'Sai is now dominating. So, we'll take it. Yeah, I feel like these boots have really been coming in handy here. And honestly, Cosmic Insight's pretty good. Your wall ride into W flash R combo is pretty strong in a team fight. We haven't really done it this game, but we haven't really had to.
Not broken yet. Better keep it that way.
So right now we're just looking to set up around the dragon that's spawning soon. Usually, you kind of want to just be at every dragon fight. It's a perfect opportunity to switch people down.
And don't leave others behind.
Godlike.
Looks like Rek'Sai got a free pick on Kale here, which is pretty good for us. Basically guarantees the dragon, especially if Diana does that. And we're really fast, so we actually can catch this guy. Okay, I'm not sure why he hooked that way. And yeah, just like that, we switched everybody down with help from my dog Rek'Sai here. Rek'Sai is a pretty good pet to take in ranked. You know, of all the pets you can have in the game, I think Rek'Sai is one of the best. It could also be good to have Graves as your jungle pet, but the problem with Graves is he's actually better at switching people down than you. Even though he has a shotgun, it really only takes 1 or 2 hits from it to eliminate an enemy, and that's not really the vibes we're going here, so I do like to have the Rek'Sai attack dog instead. And I do want to greed for this minion wave here. If I die, it's unfortunate. Actually, they probably... Oh, they'll let me. Barely, but they'll let me. I take it back. They did not let me. I'm getting the hell out of here. So yeah, in your games, don't greed for minion waves if you don't have to. I'm just getting really excited because I am about to purchase my hollow points. And once you're hit by a hollow point, it's pretty much over. So next, there is no red dot sight feature in this game, but there is a yellow dot sight featuring Runan's Hurricane. The yellow dot sight's pretty good. For some reason, it lets you shoot multiple people at once. I'm not really sure what that's about, but I think it's just a bug. So now we're just going to get a little split push going on, and we really just want to wait for our objectives here. Objectives are pretty good. They really give you more power to switch people down and pull up on the ops, and that's exactly what we want to do. Fortunately, my team doesn't like to wait, and looks like they're fighting in the enemy top jungle. So, we can't make it in time. Our only alternative is to try and get this tower. Usually, terrorism is a pretty great diversion whenever something bad happens that you're responsible for. So, obviously, I'm responsible for my team dying as I was not there. So, I'll just simply commit an act of terrorism so that people think about that instead of me not doing my job.
Shut down.
Talk big, but don't break.
Hopefully we can get this. Our hollow points actually kind of help against the tower. It gives us so much AD. Now we can kind of overstay here because it looks like the enemy LeBlanc and Diana are chasing my Pyke. Actually, never mind. Diana's basing. But we can get a little rotate here mid and maybe get some extra minions. Maybe a little extra turret damage. I'd probably just getting the minions, but that's fine. We already committed to active terrorism, so it's pretty good. As you can see, our team is not flaming us for not being at the fight, and that's because we diverted our actions with terrorism, as seen in my last video. This is a cool trick here. You can actually recall while riding the wall, and it kind of glitches it out. It doesn't really do anything special, but it looks cool, which honestly is the most important thing in the game. Therefore, that's why we'll be doing that as much as we can. So we see still 2 minutes on Dragon. Ashe is going mid. I guess we can just head down bot. If Caitlyn's still there, which she probably will not be, we can just easily switch her down now. We do have this switch on our ult. We have the hollow points. We have our Yuntal Wild Arrows. We've got Ghost. We got Flash. It's really hard for her to get away. Swiftness Boots also help with that. Let's get you over this wall. If she's here, she's here. If she's not, she's not. Yeah, she's gone. Actually, my attack dog, Jungle Pet, found her, which is pretty good. Unfortunately, the attack dog is not very powerful on its own. It does need assistance from at least one teammate.
An enemy has been slain.
Make sure to watch every fight your teammates do and ping all the wards for them, because 5 gold on them is 5 gold that's not spent on your yellow dot site. I kind of get this, and that actually does a ton of damage. And you know what? We can just secure the kill. Again, the faster we get yellow dot site, the faster we win the game. And then after you get the yellow dot site, that's when you can really vary your build. There's a couple options you can go from there. Alright, well. Big ass monster just ate that whole tower. But that's what kaijus are good at. So once you get your yellow dot site, you can move on to a couple options here. Your first option and most common option is armor piercing rounds. Now armor piercing rounds are pretty good, but the enemies actually don't have that much armor. They really just have this from Diana. And Diana we can kind of kite around. Another option for more safety and more speed, so the ops can't get away from you, is the Kevlar Vest. And the Kevlar Vest is very powerful, especially after the recent buffs it got. It gives you your switch up more often, which is always good, even though it has a low cooldown already, so you don't really care. But once you activate the switch, you gain 50% attack speed, which most of that will be converted to AD due to your passive. But the more important thing is the move speed you get, so the ops can never run away from you spinning their block. So we're going to play slow and wait for someone else to go in. That's usually when we're best. It's really easy to switch somebody down when they aren't paying attention. Our team isn't on this, so we're just going to do it, and our kaiju can actually just eat that. And since Diana's the most fed person, we are just going to focus on her. And we do have our yellow dot site, which allows us to hit multiple people. Switch is still up. And yeah, they're all dead. So basically, once you get the yellow dot site, you're pretty much full build with 3 items. Everything else is just secondary. So, hollow points, yellow dot site, swiftness boots, and you're pretty much unbeatable. I missed like half my auto attacks, and it didn't even matter, just because of all the AoE I have with the yellow dot site and my E and my ults. It's actually even better if you don't miss, but for the sake of the video, I'm obviously missing on purpose. Now you might be wondering why Caitlyn is headshotting my team every fight and I'm not really headshotting them at all. And again, that's just for the sake of the video to show off the power of the build. I'm choosing to not headshot on purpose because I want to show off how powerful the switch is on Zeri ult. Actually, I'm going to greed for these 3 minions here and probably lose my life, but I like money. Perfect. And we're going to use our blue side here just to see if anyone's coming. So for components, I actually really like Phage first, even though it costs a little bit less than Tunneler. And that's just for the move speed. Again, the whole point of your build is get the AoE, get the hollow points, and then you really just don't want them to get away from you. Now, luckily, they don't have a lot of disengage. The only one who can really get away is LeBlanc, but honestly, Giant Kaiju's here. He'll probably teach her a lesson. And now we can pull up on the ops here. You see enemy support, just switch him down. Who cares? Big laser, block her path. And honestly, if we had the Kevlar vest here, we probably would have gotten that Caitlyn with the added move speed. Okay, LeBlanc is trolling, I guess. She just didn't understand that we spun the block on her team all game and that we're actually pretty strong. So now, just E over the wall, get out of the base fast, and push this wave. This wave might give us enough for Kevlar vest here if we get to it fast enough. So now we got our Kevlar vest, and I think we'll actually go for the armor-piercing rounds, just because people's base armor is getting pretty good, and now Thresh is also buying armor, and I'm sure LeBlanc will buy Azonia's pretty soon, because she's upset that we just switched her down in her own home. Unfortunately, she doesn't understand that the Second Amendment only protects you if you have a gun, not a dumbass staff. So we have Infernal Drake spawning pretty soon. This does make our bolts do more damage, which is pretty good. But I think first we're going to show this Diana why she should not fuck with us even though she's an assassin. And as you can see, once you have Kevlar vest and a bunch of items, you can just switch down anybody, even the fed Diana that was destroying your team previously. Which means a lot because Diana is probably top 5 most broken characters ever added to this game. She does have moon powers, and her moon sacrifice rituals are pretty annoying to deal with. Okay. Somehow we live. And my attack dog actually secures that kill for us, and that's another reason why I like to take that jungle pet over the Graves. I also like the Noon Quiver component, just so we crit more often. The critical hits are pretty powerful, as everything we have is AoE. Looks like my team is going to die, so I am going to get some KFC real quick to make myself feel better about the loss. And in fact, I see another KFC spawn in the enemy jungle, so I think I'm going to try and secure that too on the way to this fight. With the yellow dot side, it is actually pretty easy to clear and wave clear. Looks like our team is actually winning without us, so I think it's time for us to switch down this Diana again and show her why she is wrong. Okay. Honestly, I didn't expect Kale to delete me. Oh, I see. So, there's actually this secret, not very secret, minigame in League of Legends where this Kale champion, if she has a 16 or greater number next to her health bar, she actually does infinite damage and can outshoot anybody, even Django Unchained. There is currently no known counter to this strategy, besides just switching her down faster, which is quite hard to do. She usually has to be distracted. As you can see, The enemy Caitlyn is inexperienced and lost the fight to a guy with a knife while being a police officer. This comes due to her British accent. She does not know how to wield a gun, but she takes double damage from knife attacks.
Man, I should have packed more snacks.
So we can get our minion wave here, and then we're all going to collapse on Kale. She did complete her minigame, but she is 1v3, so that's probably enough to beat her. Unfortunately, my bot lane likes to blow their load a little too early, leaving Kale unsatisfied. Now, luckily for us, the attack dog is here to make sure everything goes right. The attack dog and the kaiju working together is too powerful for Angel to beat. She also has 14 deaths. The only reason she killed me before was due to her secret interaction with the number 16. So right now we're just kind of waiting for something to spawn to fight over. So we're just going to take everything in the jungle that we can, even if it is just plants and these little orange things on the ground. So Clown tried to ward in front of us, and he doesn't know that we have a switch on our gun, and we can switch down the ward quite easily. So it looks like Diana's about to try and panic fight somebody because she's caught out, so I'm going to try and get over here and help. And switch her down just like that. No chance for us. Or, no chance against us, I should say. I hear my attack dog barking, so I am going to go help it. Fortunately, LeBlanc's circus trick doesn't work even though she turned invisible, because our switch actually can hit people that are invisible. Now, unfortunately, I didn't really want to die to okay, we just accidentally switched down Kale. See, sometimes when you're switching down hard enough, you kind of just accidentally switch down people you don't mean to. It is unfortunate, but they do deserve it for being ops. Now we're just going to get the wave in, and we are going to try and end the game here. Because we're not really going to get too much stronger. And usually winning is the purpose of the game. Now, of course, when there's enemy in Fountain, you can always try to switch them down at the end. But it looks like this guy is just a little too tanky to die to it, so we're going to have to take it out on his Nexus. But yeah, please comment, let me know what your favorite part of the video was, if you have any questions about the build, if you have any suggestions for the build, and please actually link me your clips of you switching people down with this build. Thank you.